Hi, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Ashley.
and this is Valley Exchange, a podcast about selling on eBay, and this is episode 8. How's it going today, Ashley?
It's going well. Our sales are starting to climb.
Yeah? I mean, I know you were worried a couple days ago that they were pretty bad, but they picked back up, right?
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, it was rough for a couple days there.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like every couple weeks you always come to me and tell me how terrible it is.
We've talked about this so many
You want to
times.
quit, but yeah.
I don't want to quit. I just get frustrated.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard because, I think other resellers forget it. I think it's hard for you to understand because this isn't your full-time job and you're not listing, but,
I still think I get the concept of feeling like you're working really hard and not getting any return for it. Is that...
well, you're getting a return, but it's not consistent, and maybe you worked a ton yesterday, but you're not selling, or, I don't know. It's just hard because it's, my business. I know it's our business, but it is my baby.
Yeah.
It is my time, my investment, it's
I understand.
hard.
Yeah.
So when it's not doing well, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
So we're working through that.
Yeah.
It's just been, a rough week. I don't know. We talked about this in the Reseller Revolution. I got to be on there with Nicole State's Place and Frugal Living. She's Chrissy on Instagram. And they're really great. But they were talking about how eBay really does affect your mood so much,
Yeah.
You heard part of it. But it just really does affect your life. eBay is my life. It goes with my phone all the time.
It's invading our house.
Yeah, it's in our house. I don't leave and go to work. I wake up and do work in my pajamas.
Which is nice. I mean, that's what people want.
No, I know, but I think you have to understand, it is my life, so when it's not going well, it really does affect my mood. And I
Okay.
can't help it.
Yeah, I understand that.
I mean, I try not to. But, when we have a rough day, that sucks.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me happy. So, I don't know. We've just had a rough week because I took a vacation last week. Kevin was gone for work, and so I went to visit my family, and then we came back, and our sales just dipped.
Yeah.
We had two, $12 and a $20 day.
And this was after the beginning of the month where we were averaging over $100 every single day.
Yeah. So, I mean, our month isn't terrible, but it's just hard for me to, look at long term. I feel because you always tell me, look at the month. Is the month okay? Well, it's sort of okay right now. Not great.
It's still, I would say, pretty good.
I mean, yeah. It's okay, but it's not what I want it to be.
Yeah.
But, when I have those weeks, it's everything feels like it's just ending. We're never going to make another sale again.
Yeah.
And you get so angry.
And then we have a good day that brings you out of it, like we did today.
I know. It's just hard because I feel it affects you when I'm in a bad mood, and then, you're it's all fine. I'm be quiet. You don't understand. And then I think that's why I'm so happy that we have the eBay community now, on Instagram and stuff. I have those positive people.
Yeah.
Because without them, you feel kind of lost.
Well, I think I've really seen you change your attitude when you've kind of met those people and been able to talk to them. It really helped you stay positive about things because you had people you could go and vent to
Yeah.
if I wasn't around about, and they understood what you were talking about.
Yeah, today I had a return issue, and I was I messaged somebody about it, and I was what do I do? Because this hasn't happened before. Because they didn't request a return, they just sent me a complaint. I was I don't know what I should do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a low dollar item, so I'm just going to do a full refund and forget about it, because I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's not worth the $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
But before, I would have had to ask you, and then you would have been I don't know, and we would have had this big discussion about it.
I mean, with a real job, quote unquote, real job.
Yeah.
You go to an office, there's people there to talk to, and
Right.
you can, talk to them about the things you hate about work and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The water cooler stuff, that's an important part of any job, I think.
Definitely.
So this is, your water cooler is Instagram and
Yeah.
online and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I think it's really important to have, or else you kind of lose.
perspective?
Yeah, definitely, because it's easy to do.
Yeah.
We kind of dove right into our talking, but
It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're just working through this week. This week has been hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a pretty week of reselling or anything.
And that's what you're going to have in this business. You're going to have good weeks and bad weeks. I mean, I have the same thing in my job. I work on commission. So, I have
Yeah.
good sales and bad sales. And it just, you hope it all evens out good in the end. But those days when you're not selling anything, especially now, it's summer, it's not Christmas time, anything like that.
No.
But I think our message to everybody is just to stay positive.
For sure. And I mean, we didn't even record our podcast last week because we were just like so busy.
Yeah,
and then we had slow sales and we were just like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wasn't, it's not worth, like, eBay should not be life consuming. And sometimes I think we just need to step back and take a minute to just be okay.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's all about that perspective. You need to step back, see your life as a whole, and be like, okay, eBay is a part of this, but it is not my entire life.
No.
And when it's not going well, I still need to be okay and focus on those other good parts of your life that you got going for you.
Yeah. It's
like
something we're working on.
Brand new puppy that we have.
I know, she's so cute. She really is cute. And that's important because I've been like getting out and walking her more and all that stuff, which is an important part of my day, or else I just get kind of consumed with it.
Well, and that's what I tell you too. Always find that way to get out of the house.
Yeah, it's so easy not to.
Yeah, and it's easy just to stay here, work all day, and I come home and we're still here. But it's important to get out that front door and experience the world.
No, it's so true. It's take a couple hours and get out. Because if not, I start going crazy.
Well, and they also say to be your most productive, you need to take breaks.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people don't realize. They're like, I'll just work as hard and hard and hard and hard. But to really work hard, you need to have good breaks in between to get yourself back up to where you can be, to feel happy about what you're doing.
Yeah, it's true. And I really do enjoy eBay. It's just hard to balance it. I think it really is just a balancing act, It's so much of sitting in front of a computer or taking pictures that, you just have to find a balance with that in life.
I mean, eBay is nice in that it has different things you can do.
Yeah.
If you don't want to take pictures, you can list stuff.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do that, you can go out and find things to buy and all that kind of
Definitely.
stuff. And you're always looking for, you're like, I want to learn about electronics today or learn a little bit more about this brand of shoes. So it's nice in that it's very diverse.
Yeah, I think that's why I love it.
Yeah. So usually, no matter what kind of personality type you are, you'll find some aspect of it you really enjoy.
Yeah. That's true. But sometimes you get too caught up in one part of that.
Yeah.
Kind of like why I have piles of stuff to list.
Yeah, like you buy too, and I think that's a common one is for people to just buy too much and never get it up.
I've seen some pictures.
Yeah, that's the easy part. Be like, oh, it's a giant treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do the work of putting it online. I'll just go buy more.
Or it's just so easy to buy so much at one time that, I mean, because America is a land of plenty. There's enough of everything that, it's just hard to get it all up in a timely manner.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to the bins.
Oh, yeah, because you're just getting overwhelmed with all this stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And, it's hard because you have to start making this backlog.
Yeah.
And then
but I'm
it's
working through
deeper
it.
and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, this week I really started working hard at getting through it. And it's been going well, and we're even selling stuff. So.
Yeah. And as we've said before, we're trying to get rid of those death piles we have in our house. We want our house to be somewhat organized. We want, not to just be crawling and stuff.
I dream of peace.
Yes.
Like, really, though, like, people say, like, having a bunch of stuff in your house causes chaos for you.
Yeah.
Like, it feels that way.
I would totally agree with that.
Yeah. No.
Because I don't feel calm, and you don't feel calm when there's just stuff everywhere.
No, that's why I want to get it listed, and I want to get it in our garage into storage, and I'm redoing our storage this week. I have gone with the group of people who are doing this. I ordered a bunch of clear poly mailers for our storage bins. So each one of those will have a letter because I've been having a hard time finding stuff.
Yeah, and that really stresses you out.
It really upsets me because I don't want to provide bad customer service. Such a big part of eBay is customer service. I don't want people not to come back to eBay because I screw up and can't find something. Like, that's just letting everybody else down too. So I think this week I'm going to go through and, really work on it and get it back to what it should be. So
how does that process work? Like, what does that look like?
So you're going to help me kind of figure this out.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, because, I decided this without you the other day. I was like, I can't do this again because I, got very upset. I could not find a sweater. I had to go through every single bin. That's a lot of bins now.
Yeah,
I don't know
we
how
have,
many it is.
20 to 30 now.
Not 30. I think we have about 20.
20, okay.
But they hold a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm sitting out there. I'm sitting on the floor of my garage, which, granted, is very clean and whatever. And I would hang out there. But I'm sitting on the floor digging through bins, and I'm just, like, upset. And I'm like, this can't happen. So each of the clear poly mailers, lots of other resellers do this. They put the item in the poly mailer, write the letter or whatever it is on it, put it in the bin.
Like, for each individual item, they have their own letter?
Yes.
That's nice.
And then your SKU, so the number that goes in your listing or wherever you're going to keep it, we're going to put it in our listing because that's what we do. It goes at the end.
So would it have bin number and then number for the
so it'll
bag
be like
that it's in?
A1 or AAA or whatever we're going to do. I haven't decided. So it'll have bin number, which would be A or B or C or D because we have all letters, which I need to go through and organize because we used to have a 2-letter number, but it doesn't work. We just need one number.
Okay.
Or one letter, sorry. And then each poly mailer gets a number or a letter.
Makes
however
sense.
We
so
decide.
Like A1, it's in bin A, and it's the number.
Poly mailer 1.
Poly mailer, and it's got number 1 on it.
And then you just simply take that poly mailer and put it in your mailing poly mailer and print your label.
Now, is that going to take a lot more time, though, to go through and organize all that stuff?
I mean, I'm going to spend this week doing it, but it's going to be worth it.
But do you think after the initial investment, it's going to be worth it to do each additional thing after that?
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah.
But the thing is I need to figure out how, because you have to keep track of what numbers you're using up, so you can figure out which ones you have next time.
Yeah.
So if you have 1 through 30.
What if you just do like a 1 through 100, and then by the time you get to 100, you just go back and do 1s again, because hopefully you've sold it.
Well, I'd have to check.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to figure it out.
Or you could just keep going from 1 until...
Yeah, but I don't want to have a really long number.
That makes sense.
Because the SKU needs to be short, so I have a title.
Yeah.
I don't know. Lots of resellers do this. I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to ask some people that I know how they keep track of it. But I think it's really going to help. I was very hesitant to do this because I was like, no, our system's working. But it's not working. I'm just unfolding everything a million times.
Yeah, we're just...
That's the problem, and it's getting wrinkled, and I don't want to send wrinkled stuff. And
now, what are you going to do for the stuff that's too big for the poly mailer? Is these poly mailers pretty big, or?
Well, then those things, I can write. We have little tags. I can write it on the tag.
Just put a tag on it,
and those go at the bottom, like coats or something like that.
I was thinking more like bigger stuff. Like, do we have any big stuff left?
Oh, are you talking non-clothes?
Yeah.
That stuff probably won't have it because it's just on a shelf. I don't have SKU numbers for that stuff.
Okay.
So. I mean, I just look it up. I know where it is, for the most part.
Okay.
I mean, there's only 2 places it could be.
Yeah.
So, that works out pretty okay.
Because we just don't have as much of it, so we don't have to worry too much about it.
Yeah, but really, I mean, we don't want this to be like a stressful thing every single week when I have to ship. So, I need it to be organized, for sure.
We just want it to be as smooth as possible. Go out.
Yeah.
See what's sold, go out, grab it, put it in the poly mailer.
Right. And the majority of the time I can do that, but it's not worth it for the times that I get so upset because I can't find it.
Yeah.
So it's worth the initial however many hours it's going to take me to do it.
Because then there's those hours where you're trying to find stuff.
Right.
And it'd just be so much easier if you had it labeled a little bit better. So.
For sure. So it's been a crazy, crazy week. But we're getting through it. Sales are picking up. So.
I mean, what were our numbers today?
So today we had 181. The last 7 days has been 625. That is 400 less than I want it to be.
Yeah.
And that is the result of taking a vacation and not listing for 5 days.
Well, I mean, if you look at that, one day is like what? Almost a fourth of our sales? Not quite?
It's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not what I want it to be. That was what it used to be for us, and we used to be okay with that. But we really want to hit $100 a day at least.
Yeah.
So I at least want to have, I mean... That's close to $100 a day.
It is.
But I want to be higher than that. I want to have $1,000 week every week.
Yeah, I understand.
Because, I mean, in the end, we want our profit to be a little bit more.
Which is $150 a day, technically, around there.
So we're working towards it. I just don't like to see it drop below 1,000. That's kind of my thing now.
Your cutoff point.
I feel like every time we record, I'm like, I set it higher. And I set it because I know we can achieve it.
Well, with any company, the goal of the company is to grow continuously.
Yeah. I mean, look at you and your commissions. They raise your bar all the time.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
So just grow, 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 grow.
Right. And our last 31 days is 4,377.
Which is decent.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with that. I mean, I just would really like our 7 days to stay up.
Yeah.
So that's how I know that I'm reaching the goals that I want to make so that we can save to buy our house.
That's an easier goal for us to maintain.
Than a daily, yeah.
Daily is a little bit too short term. Month is sometimes a little bit too long term, but week is that sweet spot where we feel like any changes we make can really change that number significantly. For
sure.
And it'll lead to changes in the other numbers, obviously. But that's one we like to track
7 days
ourselves.
is easy for us to look at now. So how we're doing. And plus it shows on the iPhone. So
yeah, really easy.
I believe it does, at least. But, and really, like, we took a vacation for 5 days. I did not list. Mm-hmm. I think it was 5 days. It was 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days, yeah.
And which was awesome. I totally think it's worth it. eBay should not prevent you from taking a vacation if you know your sales are going to drop. Just come back and know you're going to have to list like a little bit crazy.
Now, why do you think that happened? Are you saying like eBay's punishing you for not doing stuff?
No. Okay, let's not get all crazy.
Okay.
But I'm saying...
The evil eBay man.
Oh, stop.
Pushing you down.
eBay is great, but eBay is very much... What do you call it? You're feeding the beast.
Yeah.
Basically. Like, you have to keep feeding it. Like, when I don't list new stuff, people are not coming to my store as much. And I definitely think there's some kind of algorithm that's like...
Oh, there is.
When you list, people come...
Yeah.
You know.
They call it that Casanova algorithm or something like that. That search ranking, I think it's called.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's basically when you list more, your search ranking goes up in the whole of eBay. So people are just more likely...
they're likely to see your stuff.
More likely to see your stuff.
Yeah. So, the vacation definitely brought us down. But you know what? I honestly think if I did not take that vacation, I would be listing less anyway, and still probably my sales would have been down because I needed a break.
And that goes back to exactly what I was saying. You need those breaks in order to maintain peak efficiency.
Yeah, definitely. So, you know, I mean, and we're going to take another vacation in October, and we're going to be gone for a little longer.
Yeah.
So.
Which
we're
will
like
be nice.
Over a week.
Yeah.
So, I think that it's okay, but it does definitely get you down. Like, we've gone on trips before, and we haven't had a sales dip like this.
Yeah, this one was pretty significant.
Yeah, I mean, we almost didn't sell anything for one day, and we had $13 day.
Yeah.
And that was at like 10 p.m. we had our first sale.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
But I will say my sales ended. All of my sales in the store ended because I normally have sales running. So all of those had ended by the last day of my vacation. So not only did I not list, but there were no sales active in the store.
Yeah, which didn't help.
Yeah, because normally I run like between 15 and 30% off on certain things. So,
do we still have our $5 off 50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to start that again. It ended today, actually.
Because
that
was giving us some problems when people would offer us something at like $53 and we'd take it and they would drop down to $48.
That sucked. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand why people do it, but yeah, kind of a bummer.
Yeah, because we're like, wait, that's not the price we counted offered them at. But
yeah, and I thought about making it on like 2 items or more, but
you should do that.
No,
why not?
Okay, so I talked to Nicole.
Okay. From
States Place, and I think we talked about this on one of the Reseller Revolution videos, but she was saying you get all kinds of like problems, so people won't combine everything in their cart when they check out.
Yeah.
And so they don't get the discount, and then they'll message you, and you have to go in and figure out, you know, what items they bought and how much they get off.
And do it manually.
Yeah.
So it's just easier to
I don't want to deal with that.
Like that. Okay.
Yeah, because then I'm going to have to be checking everything.
Yeah.
And people get mad about it.
And that's just it. We don't want to have to do these little manual things. We want it to be automatic as possible. That's our goal.
Because I don't want to have to spend more time going back and doing refunds and all that stuff. So, I mean, I understand. And at first I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. Why didn't I just do that? But then I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to do a bunch of manual stuff. Yeah,
we don't have to want to worry about it. We'd rather give people a little bit better discount than have to have the headache of checking everything.
Right. And, I mean, it did give us a sales increase for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I think we were up to like over 10% in sales increase just from that sale.
Can you track that?
It shows on the Seller Central thing.
Wow, I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, I can show you really quick. It's awesome. So we had like 3 people do bulk orders. So there were like 5 different things for those people.
Yeah. So, I mean, it did definitely increase their sales. Although I am seeing average order size 1 item.
No, that's not correct.
Not correct?
No.
Okay.
So because people bought like 5 items at one time.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, you can look at it more later.
Yeah, that's under the promotions in eBay under marketing. If you want to take a look.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you have a store, definitely look into the promotions because it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just another way to get people to your store. I mean, that's what big companies do. They do promotions all the time.
Yeah, and it sends emails, and there is a coupon thing I'm looking into as well.
What would it do? Like if they buy something, they get a $5 coupon?
Yeah, you can email them.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, but then...
But then they could use that on like something really low
Yeah,
cost.
and then you're like making no money, and we really like to make a profit on everything, so...
I know, but if they've already bought like a $50 item.
Yeah, you can set specifications to the coupon as well. So we're just looking into it. I think it's really interesting, and everyone should go out and check the marketing tab and look at your promotions and stuff because it's cool.
It's all in an effort to drive people back to your store to get those repeat customers.
We've had a couple.
Which is hard with eBay, especially. It's hard to get repeat customers because people just put what they want in the search bar. They're not really going to a store.
Right. But I also think if you're running good sales, people are more likely to buy multiple items from you because then you don't have to pay as much shipping. Yeah. We will do combined shipping. And
they're like, oh, I'm getting a good deal if I buy this and this.
We had that happen with auctions as well. Yeah. We had quite a few people last time we did auctions buy quite a few items, which was cool.
But you just have to make sure you have a diverse enough inventory to satisfy a couple different needs. So it's they got to find a couple things that they'd want in your store.
Definitely, yeah. And I mean, I think we do. We have quite a bit. We're up to like over 700 items, so we have a bit of inventory to choose from.
Yeah.
So, and it's working for us.
Yeah, it's working really good.
I want to stay positive. I know it's been a hard week. We're both like, I'm sorry. But, like there are going to be weeks where we're not all excited about eBay, and that's okay.
Yeah. We just have to keep going.
Yeah. On the upside, I did it again. I started 100 auctions to end on Sunday. So I started them this Sunday, which was yesterday, the 21st.
I thought last time we did this, we said we'd only do 50 maximum.
Okay.
Because of the crazy shipping thing we had to deal with.
Okay. So, for one, I'm going to start polling Saturday night for anything that has bids.
Okay.
So, and I started everything at a lot higher price.
That's true, because we started at what, like $7 and something?
Yeah. So, I mean... We're probably going to sell less, which I'm fine with because the things that we sell are going to be for more.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have less to ship because I started everything last time at $2.
And this time it's $7.15 or something like that.
$7.95.
$7.95, so about $8.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what sells. I might run it one more time to get rid of whatever's left. If not, I'm going to pull it and donate it.
Yeah. Because I think if you're selling something for $2, it's just easier to donate. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
It wasn't worth it for us last time.
Yeah.
So if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I might hold on to it and do it in another month or so. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So, but that's kind of our plan for right now because, I mean, I don't want to sit here and... I just don't want to sit and do a bunch of auctions for $2. Like, it's just... Yeah, you're right. It's not worth it. So I hope those end well. We'll see. And it's towards the end of the month, so people will be getting their paychecks and...
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they should be. So.
Are we doing, like... Should we ever do, like, a theme with our auctions? Like, oh, we're selling all our summertime stuff, or here's winter clothes. Do you think that would ever be helpful, or is that not really something applicable?
No, because I still think, I mean, the way you're getting people is by them searching for something particular anyway.
People don't really put in summertime clothes as much as a certain brand. I don't know. I thought it...
You're funny.
I thought it could be a good idea, but...
No, I don't think it would work out. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody who does it, but I don't think it would help.
Okay.
For sure. So I also feel like we came back from vacation and all of a sudden we had a group of returns. We had like 4 or 5.
It seemed like so many, and we've never had that many before.
No. And the World of Warcraft mouse that I was so excited about selling.
No.
And I want to be clear, I tested it.
Yeah, it worked.
On the computer.
Yeah.
He returned it saying it doesn't work. And guess what? It doesn't click now.
So either it got damaged in shipping.
No, we're not going to talk about that.
Or he broke it.
No, we're not going to talk about it.
Okay,
It happened.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to sell it for parts. And I had to refund $125 this week for the mouse.
It was such a cool mouse.
And then we had a couple other things that I won't talk about. But we just had multiple returns and...
Which is hard.
It sucks refunding money.
Yeah.
I understand that we sold something, and if you're not happy with it, that's fine. Return it, but don't get crazy. And also don't send messages with all caps.
Yeah.
I got one of those, and I woke up to it, and I was like,
Yeah.
Be nice, be nice, be nice. Because that's hard.
It is hard. Because you don't, you want to feel justified.
Yeah. Well, and also, I've spent the time to put the item up, list it, take measurements, take pictures, make sure that it looks good, and then you want to return it and get your money back, but not send the item back and whatever. So with the returns, we're doing the refunds, getting some of the items back. We're just going to suck it up.
Yeah.
So I do think, I didn't tell you this, so I got a return on a shirt that was new with tags. I had bought it at TJ Maxx, and so I sent it, and they sent it back, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So they sent it back, and they're like, oh, it just doesn't fit. But I got it back, and I left the price I paid for it at TJ Maxx on it.
Oh.
And I think someone was just mad that I had only paid like $5 for it.
And so they returned
They
it.
paid $25.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm just going to go buy it from TJ Maxx.
Well, I don't think they're going to do that. I just don't think they wanted to pay that much. So that was my bad. It was on the reverse of the tag, and I just wasn't paying attention when I shipped it. So,
yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So that was my fault.
People
but that's not a big deal. They paid a restocking fee, so...
Okay. Yeah. People don't like feeling they've overpaid for something.
Exactly.
They hate that.
Yeah.
They always want to be getting the good deal.
So, lesson, take your tags off or cover up the price.
Yeah.
Don't expect people to be okay with overpaying what you did. I know that it is a reality, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's...
They don't want to know.
The only way we're in business is by...
For sure.
Buying things cheaper than other people are.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't source at TJ Maxx often, but, I mean, I shouldn't have left the tag on.
Yeah. Just, lesson there.
Yeah. So this week we have been selling some cool stuff. We are continuing to sell Star Wars parts.
Yeah.
I parted some stuff out. So I, took, little windows off of stuff. It's whatever. It's cool, though.
It is.
And we sold a little figure today of, I think it was Han Solo or somebody.
Cool.
Do you know?
I didn't look. I don't know.
Oh. For, $20. So we've made a good profit off of those so far.
Yeah.
I put one of the boxes up for auction to see if that would move it, because I've gotten multiple offers, but they've been lower than I wanted.
Oh, so you put the box up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For an auction.
How much you started at?
I think it's 60. That's what I'd like to get, and I figured if one person bids, if not, I'll lower it next time probably.
Okay.
But I just want to see if that'll move it. Sometimes auctions work better for things. So.
Yeah. Drive demand for it and stuff like that.
For sure. So, and we have quite a few watchers on it already.
We should have a dinner bet on how many weeks these Star Wars things will continue to sell.
So you make me dinner?
Or you make me a dinner?
I make you dinner all the time.
Okay. So maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe we shouldn't. Because we had one for bowling recently, and Kevin still hasn't made me dinner.
All right.
Yeah.
I still think you cheated somehow.
What? How would I cheat at bowling?
I don't know, but you did.
The ball hits the pins. I'm good at bowling.
You handed some money to the guy in charge, and he made him fall over. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what else have I sold this week? Oh, a Free People cardigan that I had put in one of the death piles. I knew it was there, by the way. But it needed to be defuzzed, hardcore defuzzed. It was bad. And I spent probably 20 minutes defuzzing it. And oh my gosh, it looked brand new. It was great. And I sold it this week, I think overnight, maybe in a couple days, for $28.
Great.
So that was fine. I mean, I was watching a show while I defuzzed it, so it wasn't
How long did it take you to defuzz it?
20 minutes.
Okay, not bad.
I just said that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. You weren't listening? We're sitting here doing a podcast. How are you not listening to me? You're such a husband.
I listen to every word you say, baby.
I know. Thank you. Yeah. But I think, the main thing this week that we're really working on is being positive and just supporting each other, because sometimes it can get really hard,
Yeah. I mean, not always, but you'll come to me and you're down sometimes. So
yeah,
I try to cheer you up, and I try to make sure that I'm not getting annoyed by having to cheer you up all the time. But,
yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, just stay positive and just try to, eat some chocolate.
There you go.
and vent to your friends.
Yeah, and make sure you're, get engaged with the community. Like,
yeah.
I think that's really helpful.
Instagram us. Instagram whoever. Just find someone you can talk to, because if you don't have that, like when I first started, for the first like 4 months probably, I didn't have any other resellers to talk to.
Yeah.
Because I was part of a Facebook group, but it was pretty negative. Like, it was not.
It wasn't that great.
No, and then I found another one, which I like more, but I'm not active in it because it's Facebook. It's not as engaging to me as Instagram, where other people really show their lives in pictures, you know? And I'm seeing what they're finding. They're seeing what I'm finding. And
we get a lot more comments and direct messages on Instagram, too.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that that's a really nice part of Instagram, is there's less craziness, you know? Facebook, people just say whatever, but Instagram, it's calmer.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's a lot better. So find people, make people talk to you. I don't know.
Yeah. Just find an outlet.
Yeah, it's important. It's really important. So, yeah. Did we have any listener questions this week, Kev?
We had more of a statement than a question. Ginger Hansen on YouTube asked us, or told us, have you tried using hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and a little Dawn on a stain? It works on both pit stains and a lot of other stains. It's a clothes saver.
Okay, so I think she was talking about, I mentioned a Lululemon shirt that I couldn't get stains out of. And so I use OxiClean for everything. I think OxiClean is amazing. It really does work.
What is it, that Billy Mays guy would back you up on that?
Yeah, I really do love it. Like, it's amazing. I use it on all of our stuff. But that is definitely a good idea. That shirt, the Lululemon shirt, I have not listed it. The stains are not coming out. It's like it got washed with jeans or something, and so it's just stained blue.
Have you tried the hydrogen peroxide and baking soda?
I have not tried it,
okay,
but I don't think it's going to bring the stain out. I think the stain is in...
She could be onto something. I don't know.
The shirt is baby pink.
Okay.
The shirt was washed with jeans, is what I think. It's not coming out.
All right.
I've already washed it like 3 times, and that's kind of I'm done. It's taking up too much of my time.
3 times and it's out?
Normally twice, but yeah.
Okay.
I have some stuff sitting out there with OxiClean on it right now, but I normally do. As Kevin knows, he hates going out there.
Because there's all this extra laundry out there from eBay stuff.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about
eBay, no. eBay makes extra laundry.
Yes.
You have accepted this at this point.
I have.
There's normally a basket of extra laundry in our garage.
But it's everywhere.
It's in the garage.
It's not in a basket.
Okay,
it's like straight across the floor.
Okay, that is because there are piles of what's been treated, what hasn't been treated, and, what I'm...
Your use of piles needs some...
Okay, at least they're not in our house.
Organization.
They used to be in our house.
That's true.
Okay, so, eBay makes extra laundry. Everyone needs to be okay with that. If you're not, don't sell clothing.
Yeah, just do something else.
You need to be okay with that. This is for you. This is for you. You need to be okay with it. Because it is really a reality. And I hate doing laundry.
And that's the problem. You never do
I know,
it. It takes you like 5 weeks to do laundry on one thing.
I decided I'm not buying stuff that needs to be washed anymore. So.
But you're always going to get something
I know.
that needs to be washed.
It's less than I used to.
Yeah.
It's hard when we go to the bins because I miss stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I already paid for it, so I want to try to stain treat it. And
then 5 weeks later, you'll finally get it in the wash.
Exactly. And then about another month later, I get it listed.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Well, no, it takes 5 weeks to go in the wash, then another week or 2 to go in the dryer, and then...
Stop, it goes into the dryer. But, it's part of it. I do not like doing laundry. It's not my favorite thing. It never has been. It's never going to be. So maybe we shouldn't sell clothes. I don't know. That was a poor judgment for us.
You can pay me to do laundry for you.
Oh, pay you? Okay.
Yeah,
how about in food?
Okay. I'll do it for food.
Okay. Or, we can go to a movie or something.
Sounds good.
That's like all you want to do.
That's my payment.
Movies.
Yeah.
That could be it. So, yeah, laundry is a challenge for us for sure. We want to be transparent. Like, eBay is not a beautiful thing. It's not. It's dirty and messy, and you have to dig through people's old crap, and whatever.
I think was really hard for me.
It was really hard for you.
Because I'm like, why am I wasting my time on this? Because I feel like I should be doing something else.
Because you're making money.
Yes.
Seriously. Yeah. No, for me now, like, after we've done it for a while, it's a treasure hunt, and I'm, like, super excited to be doing that. Because I'm like, what am I going to find today? That is another thing this week, is I've been trying not to source, and I've been really good about it. But, like, that part of me that's like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out on the treasures. Like, I need to go find them.
And
it's a real thing.
I think I've had that now and then, but then there's been times where I'm like, I could just make more money at my normal job. Why am I here?
You don't. It's not your thing, and it doesn't have to be your thing.
It could be my thing. I just need to get back into that mindset of treasure hunt and finding cool things. I just haven't quite got there yet. So.
No, you will. You will when you want to. But, yeah, I mean, it's been a challenge this week just trying not to source because I've gotten through quite a few bins of our quote-unquote death piles, but... yeah, it's hard not to. Well, it's a real addiction. Like, it's in me. Like, I'm, like, sitting around, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta keep listing. Like, one more. Because I want to go to Goodwill. It was color change day yesterday.
Yeah.
So they changed the color tags, the half off on a different color. Took everything I had not to go.
Well, because that's your goal now, to get all the old stuff listed.
I know.
Right? That's what you told me.
No, so. It is. And now we have, less. But I want to go to the bins tomorrow because we have stuff going on and I want to be able to get out of town. And now I'm, like, dreading it because I'm like, I'm going to bring home more stuff. But it's going to be good. I know it's going to be
You made
good.
a real effort, though, to get rid of all the old stuff, though. So I think
There's
it's okay.
still more, though.
I know. There's always going to be more.
Yeah.
I don't think it ever really completely goes away.
Oh, it's going to.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have no backlog. Everything will be listed.
I mean, I'll have backlog for like 1 week.
Okay.
Not for months.
Okay. Yeah.
It shouldn't happen.
Okay.
I mean, it probably is going to once in a while. But I don't want to have that looming over my head.
So that's the goal then. Just like maybe a week's worth of stuff, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I will list that before bringing another big...
I mean, I think that's a really good idea.
Well, I have been listing everything I've been buying recently. So there's nothing sitting around that I have bought recently that I haven't listed.
Good.
So that's improvement.
Yeah, that definitely is. That's definitely better than
But I have definitely
stuff everywhere.
Seen people's death pile, like, they have death pile rooms. Like, I could not.
Yeah.
I would just donate it all. Yeah. Seriously, I would just start over.
You're just wasting space.
Yeah. I mean, some people can do it and they can get it listed, but I'd freak out.
We don't want that. No. Yeah, we don't want that.
So, yeah. But we were talking about stains, so let's go back to that.
Oh, okay.
Figure out a way that works. You can Google it. There are tons of different ways to remove stains. OxiClean is forever my favorite. We get the gel kind. It's amazing. It comes in a blue spray bottle. Let it sit for a couple days sometimes. Spray it again. Wash it. It comes out. I bought... the other day I bought this for myself because we're going on a cruise soon. It's like a Free People like beach cover-up thing, and it had a stain right on the front, and I looked at it and I was like, I can get that out with OxiClean. So I ended up going up to the front and I was like, can you make this $2? Because that was the sale they were having on other colors, and I was like, I'll take it for $2. It was marked at $15 and they gave me $2 for it.
Nice. Look at you.
So I'm gonna wear it on a cruise. I got the stain out.
Bargaining.
Yeah.
You used to not be good at that.
Every time I wear something that I've thrifted, I like tell Kevin, I'm like, I only paid like $3 for this outfit. He thinks that's crazy. But really, it's a fun skill to have,
yeah.
You know?
And it saves me from you going buying stuff from the normal store.
Oh, I did that. I did that when I was on vacation and I spent a little bit. But that's okay, because I never do that. And I hate paying retail. We went to an outlet mall, so that was a little better.
I like getting a good deal on stuff. I mean...
Yeah, for sure.
It's better that way.
It really is. And you feel happy when you're wearing it.
Yeah, you're like, I only spent a couple dollars on this, and yet it's still great.
And it's everything I want.
Although I think that's just a different mindset, because some people like knowing that they've spent money on stuff.
I like knowing it's a nice brand, but I didn't pay much for it.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, I really enjoy that. I don't know, Mr. Mario shirt. You don't care about your brand.
Hey, Mario is cool.
Yeah.
Mario is
so cool. Yeah. We walked into Kohl's or something, and Kevin's like, I need this Mario shirt. And I just looked at him. I was like, I'm not even going to fight you. Just go ahead, have it. And now he tries to wear it all the time.
I think Mario can be worn by adults.
Yeah,
That's my personal opinion.
Sure.
Leave us a comment if you agree.
No.
If you're anti-Mario, leave a comment. We'll see who wins.
Okay. I don't even care anymore. It is what it is. But, yeah. You don't care about your brands.
So happy.
I want you to admit you don't care about your brands.
I don't care about clothing brands.
Okay.
Like, I care about brands for other stuff.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I don't care about clothing brands.
Yeah.
Because clothes just aren't important to me. It's not what I focus on.
We'll sell them all day long.
That's true.
I also feel the same way. I'm not a huge clothes person. But I'm starting to be now that I resell.
Look at that face.
Okay,
look at that Mario
Mario's
face.
Great.
He's so happy.
Okay, so what are our goals for the week? Do you have any goals for our business this week? I'll ask you since I always say it.
Oh man, putting me on the spot like this.
Yeah, what's your goal for me?
My goal for you is to get the rest of the stuff listed, the death pile.
That's not going to be in a week, but okay.
Okay. My goal for you is also to get good stuff at the bins tomorrow.
Yeah, I really want to stock up for fall and winter.
Yeah.
I want to get coats and...
Get some good winter stuff, some fall, winter, kind of stuff that people will like this time, not this time of year, but the upcoming time of year.
Yeah, for fourth quarter and everything. Everyone talks about this magical fourth quarter where we're going to have all these sales, but if you don't have stuff that wants to sell during fourth quarter, like fall, Christmas, whatever.
Yeah, because this will be the first Christmas.
Yeah, we haven't done
eBay.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Did we?
No. We started in January.
After Christmas, you're right.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to see what our sales will be like. We hope it's going to be...
I don't think they're going to be...
It's an amazing thing.
I don't think they're going to be like that at all. I think we'll have a little bit of an increase, but I don't think it'll be by much.
I don't know. I'm hoping that'll be like...
Well, we'll find
thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you can dream, buddy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we'll stock up on that. I'm hoping to start sourcing at the bins and kind of get that stuff listed because we have a lot of summer right now and not much fall or winter listed.
Although people buy year round.
No, it's totally true. And I've been trying to stock up on like swimsuits and stuff like that because like us, like people going on cruises and stuff can't buy swimsuits in winter at their stores.
Yeah, so it's better for them to go online and get it from us.
Definitely. So we'll see. Today I tried to buy a ton of Christmas ornaments, but Kevin told me no.
Because they weren't worth it.
No, I know. But I was trying. It was like a reseller's paradise, but the wrong stuff. So a store was going out of business. Everything was 80% off, but nothing was worth it.
Yeah, it was already cheap stuff to begin with. Yeah. So even with the 80% off, it wasn't
But
worth
I went in and got like this excited, like huge feeling. And then Kevin was like talking me down. And I was like, this is why I have you though. Because if I didn't, I might make bad choices.
You thought it was the dream, that
I did.
Discount store where all the valuable stuff is on sale.
I mean, it was a Hallmark store, to be clear, and it had already been picked over.
Yeah, so...
And I'm not going to resell cards.
The dream wasn't there.
No, it was sad.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Tears.
But, I mean, it was fun to go in and look, and we bought a couple of things for ourselves. So.
Yeah, so it was still a good time.
So it was good. Yeah. But anyway, so that's this week's episode. Sorry, it's kind of different than our other episodes. We didn't make a huge outline this week or anything.
Yeah, we're just having fun with it.
Yeah, we don't want it to be stressful. We don't want it to not be fun, and we hope you still enjoy it. So let us know what you think. You can find us on
Instagram.
You
can find us on YouTube.
You know these things.
You can find us on our website.
And it's all the Valley Exchange.
Yes.
Even our website, valleyexchange.com.
Yep. And you can also find us on Facebook. That's the last one.
And iTunes.
iTunes.
Our Facebook has nothing on it, though.
I know, but it has some stuff on it.
Kevin dreams that we have a Facebook, but we
okay,
it's
fine.
Not a big
deal. Go to our other places. Ignore the Facebook.
Yeah, subscribe to us on iTunes.
Subscribe to us on iTunes. Leave us a review if you could. That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
We love reviews.
But in the end, it's for fun. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely there. We'll be back hopefully next Tuesday. We're going to try to do it every Tuesday, but sometimes we might be a day or two late. So hang in there with us. Sometimes life gets crazy. And podcasts, believe it or not, take a long time.
They're a lot of work.
You have to edit them and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So hang in there with us. Let us know what you think.